Hi, guys.
Hi, Coach.
Just a little bit, Coach. Can you come up one more step, please?
Just for you.
Thank you.
Coach, how much fun is this for you? I know it's a lot of hard work, too, but being 10-0 right now, your first year, how much fun is this for you?
I don't know if fun's the appropriate word. You don't have time to really enjoy it until you have a chance to sit back. We just, it is what I do. I enjoy it, I guess maybe is a proper word, as I'm enjoying being around these players and these coaches. So, and obviously represent Ohio State.
Hey, Coach, I heard you had a former Florida player, Thaddeus Bullard, in here on Monday. What was that like, and what do you think the players got out of that?
Oh, he's just a friend. He was here for like 10, 15 minutes. And he didn't talk to the team, really. He was just a friend.
Urban, what do you guys have to do to shut down their running game? Obviously, that's the big question after what they did last week.
Yeah, so you have to be gap sound. They've done a good job. Recently, they've really done a job of every time there's either a fly motion where they're trying to disguise some type of reverse, or they're giving you some abnormal or unusual line displacement. Like there's times there's 6 linemen in the game. There's 4 or 5 to one side and 2 to the other. So that's why we've been spending a lot of time in walkthrough and practice getting lined up. You got to get lined up first, and number 2, you got to tackle.
They're unbalanced a lot, or?
I mean, it's crazy, the formation.
Really?
So yeah, there's I want to say 6 on one side, 2 on the other at one time. 6 linemen on the right, and 2 on the left. And so you just, and that's fine if you get lined up. If you don't get lined up, you get embarrassed.
Yeah, they got the barge, I guess, where they have 7, 8 offensive linemen, and White taking the direct snap, and I mean, that's what I'm saying. What do you tell your defense more than anything else? Just get gap sound.
Well, you got to give them rule. Yeah, if you're not gap sound, that's when you see those big hits. It's like a wishbone team. That if you're playing a wishbone team doesn't get lined up, you get embarrassed, and that's some teams have got embarrassed recently against that.
This is your first chance to see the linebackers together, Warren, Sabino, and Shazier. How have they looked? How's that unit look this week?
It's been a good week for those guys, and having Sabino back gives you a sense of stability that we haven't had there in a while.
Urban, who would be your third-team tailback?
Third-team tailback. Tim May.
Wow.
No, Adam Holman, possibly. That's a tough situation.
Yeah.
Urban, you had mentioned when Zach moved to linebacker that maybe when Sabino came back, there'd be a thought of him getting any more fullback work. Is that out the door?
That's out the door for this game.
Yeah.
Can you, Coach, go ahead. I was curious about their quarterback. He got his first start last week, and it's kind of an interesting spot for him. What did you see from him that maybe even surprised you about what he was able to do?
Well, I was with the defense a little bit earlier today, and I was watching early in the year they want to run him a little bit, and I didn't realize that until I started watching the film. They run some zone read and some of the spread offense with him in there, which creates a whole nother group of issues you got to deal with. So obviously you know how we feel about that, having a quarterback that can do something with his legs. So I'm concerned about him running the ball.
Coach, off the topic, I interviewed Bobby Bowden last Saturday night. He was up in the area.
Bobby Bowden?
Yeah, and he just talked about how you're at home, et cetera, and that he never beat you. I never got beat that guy.
That's good.
Talk about just that rivalry or matching wits with him.
Well, I love Coach Bowden, and we became very good friends. We would go on a Nike trip together, and I would always make sure I spent at least I'd ask him, say, can I go, either if it's a round of golf with you, I just always try to get a nugget. I did the same thing with Joe Pa. So that's great. I love the man. A great person on top of being a great coach.
Urban, how health-wise are you guys? Is Lindsley okay? I mean,
Lindsley practiced today. I think everybody else is good to go.
Stoneburner's good. Yeah.
Stoneburner's good to go.
Reeves back. Reeves
is back. One of the Pranas is back.
Bennett, how's he coming along?
Bennett's a little banged up still. Been a tough year for him.
He'll probably play though. I'm sorry, he'll probably play though. Bennett.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you get enough jump around today?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. We always do crowd noise, and I told him to get that stuff out. Yeah. We'll hear that enough in a couple days.
They were dancing along to it a couple years ago.
Who was?
The Ohio State players.
Were we winning?
No.
No, they weren't. You guys have a great night.
It was a good game.